G'day guys and welcome back to Camp Cretaceous for the final time. This is season 5 episode 12, the season finale, series finale. This is the final episode. Um man, what happened last episode really? We had War at the Waterhole. Kenji's kind of made up with the group, I guess. We were taking out all the controllers, we were doing well. Then Daniel had to bring out the master controller and controls all of them. No idea how we're gonna get out of this one. I can really only assume that it's gonna come down to Brandon and May and Dave and Roxy. They still haven't shown up yet since we last saw them. I think episode 8. I think was the last time we saw them. So it's been a minute, and this is the final episode, and the kids have to get out of here somehow. So I think they're going to be showing up. Hopefully, knock Daniel out. And I keep saying kick him in the nuts, or just grab his dick and twist it. But who knows what they're going to do. How they're actually going to go about doing this. There's only one way to find out, though. So let's just get to it, guys. This is the finale to Camp Cretaceous.
Every minute we waste on these kids risks my deal with Biosyn. It's time we try a new tactic.
What do they do? It's nighttime. Okay, he's made it real cold.
They're headed for the boat. Don't worry, they will make it.
Why did it have to be, like, hailing for that? I don't understand. Has the high ground. Well, that's one down. Looks like meat's back on the menu. Damn, Kenji.
I'll give you the password, just don't hurt him. Kenji, no! Don't do it!
Kenji doesn't have the password. So let him, keep him busy.
It's Camp Fam for life. But the 4 is the number 4.
I knew you'd give it up eventually.
Chip manufacturing.
Damn. Okay, he did know the password.
Always been so eager to please.
He's such a dick. Yeah, fuck you. Revenge.
Edie? She's okay. Come on, Darius. Time to move.
Now, was that the master controller? Or just a controller? And Hawks is dead. I mean, Daniel should have killed Big 80.
Hurry! If anyone found out I was responsible...
That's
Yep.
what you're worried about? My friends are back there.
Oh, you always let your emotions cloud your
Do
judgment.
something good for
Have to
once, you
protect
dumb.
our name.
It's all business with you, isn't it? You don't care about people. You've never even cared about me.
We don't have time for this.
After Jurassic World, when you thought I was dead, did you even look
Nope.
for me? Did I even matter?
Nope.
Get on the plane, Kenji.
This deserves a kick in the nuts.
Get on the plane, son.
No, Dad. I'm staying. With them. My real family.
Yeah. Had the one opportunity to do something good in his life and chooses to kill a bunch of kids instead. Wow, that is not a good guy. Still, you need to run.
I can't believe it.
It worked.
We actually pulled it off!
I was so nervous when Kenji was giving his dad the password.
Oh no, I was so worried I'd set off the alarm too soon.
Oh, and thank goodness Ben remembered the crates of sleeping gas canisters in the warehouse.
It was all part of the plan. Okay. I didn't see that one coming.
Did it? It was a huge risk, but it paid off. And now, because of us,
Wow.
these dinosaurs can finally just be.
For now. He's probably going to come back. Nothing's really stopping him. I have no idea when they came up with this plan. And honestly, I should have figured something was up when Kenji knew the password. That really took me by surprise, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I thought like Brandon and May were gonna show up and save the day.
Brand? Darius? Darius!
It'd be something if a dinosaur just swooped in. Like one of the birds. Well, it's about damn time.
Kids!
What, no love for Dave? There we go.
Miss you, dude.
When I told you to get out of your room more, I did not mean this.
If I were Darius, I would have had my fill with dinosaurs for the rest of my life.
Dad would have been so proud of you, D. We all are.
We're getting word, right now, that the so-called Nublar 6 have been rescued.
So it's huge news. You know what? This kind of reminds me of Lost. And the Oceanic 6. Kind of. But the whole world knows about them.
Hey guys, how's Texas?
I love it. Getting to hang out with Sammy and her family has been great. Plus, some of the colleges I've toured here have amazing sports psychology programs. And in our downtime, I've been teaching her how to lasso. I'm really getting the hang of it.
Bump
puppy. Get out of the... hey, guys.
Ben, I still can't believe your parents let you spend the summer on our secret island.
Nice.
I just calmly explained that I'm practically an adult who can make his own decision.
I don't know about these hairstyles from the boys.
Thanks for that last shipment of meat. Obviously.
But at least they're back on the island.
Anything to help.
Makes sense for Ben.
Bye. Super cool of you to keep this place up and running, Kenj.
You guys are doing all the work. Like,
He's got his dad's money.
I only have a sec. I'm chasing down a lead. Ooh, you go, Esther Stone.
Yo, Mom said dinner's ready. And, if you don't get down there, I can't promise there'll be any chili left.
you're replying to those comments, aren't you? Just a few more.
Just a T-Rex out the window. Like, what the fuck is going on? Alright, so... Lockwood Estate? Because where were they with the... It could be something for the next... For the next series. Lockwood Estate. Lockwood Manor. Sir Benjamin Lockwood. Maisie Lockwood. Ellie Mills. Carol. Yeah, that's what it was. Fallen Kingdom. That's where I remember it from. Now I'm just trying to remember the damn movie. Yeah, he was business partners with John Hammond at some point. They backed the creation of InGen. Yep. Jurassic World. Yep. 2015. 2018. Yeah. Lockwood and Ellie Mills began plans for a sanctuary, and it was Mills that was secretly planning to sell the dinosaurs and use Lockwood's fortune to retrofit the basement underneath the manor for it. That's right. Yeah, so Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, which is what, 2018, I'm guessing? Yeah, that's when it's set. Okay. So black market auctions, that's what Brooklyn's looking into? How did that movie end? Did it end with the dinosaurs, like, on the loose? I don't, like, man, I don't remember how this ended at all. I think it is. I think this was the one where they ended up out in the open, which is what we saw at the end there. So I'm guessing the next season, Chaos Theory, is set between 2 and 3, which makes sense if this season, the series is set between seasons like movies 1 and 2. Does that mean that there's going to be like a third series that's set between like Dominion and Rebirth? But who knows, man. Yeah, cool. So at least we got the setting for Chaos Theory. That's fine. But yeah, this episode, man. Let's just get to that. Before I get pulled way off course. Big Edie was still alive. Daniel chose not to kill it, and that proved to be his downfall. Yeah, the plan that they came up with took me by surprise. I didn't see it coming at all. And when you look back on it, the pieces were there. They were in that warehouse. They had... Were they raptors? Running around there, hunting them, and they did knock down a crate full of those canisters. I had no idea what they were, but they were full of canisters. But yeah, and the alarm going off and stuff, I was like, okay, maybe they did fix it, maybe they didn't actually fix it, and it's just it could overheat again. And that's what I completely thought, but nah. Like I said during the reaction, like, I should have figured something was wrong, or something was up, really, not wrong, just something was up when Kenji actually had the password to the system, because he wouldn't have known it otherwise. But they gave it to him, he gave it to his dad, all part of the plan. Tricked him into basically leaving. It was either he helped the kids get out or he left them there to die, kind of thing. And he left them there to die, but luckily it was all part of the plan to get him out of there. And they used the sleeping canisters to knock out the dinosaurs instead of the poisonous gas. So that was great. Didn't see it coming. Put a smile on my face. Loved every second of it. And again, I said it during the action, I love it when a show does that. Just pulls the wool right out from under me. I don't want to say it happened kind of quick, because it really didn't. But between, like, them, like, getting Daniel out of there, and then them being like, yay, we did it, and then taking, like, a second to breathe, and then Brendan and May show up. Like, that ending happened kind of real quick. A part of me was hoping that Brandon and May, Dave and Roxy, like that group, would have been there a little earlier, and they played a bigger part in actually getting these kids out of here. I mean, not that, like, actually having a boat and getting the kids off the island isn't a big deal. It's just they kind of spent their time walking around. I didn't count how many times they actually showed up, but it was at least 3 or 4 times this season. Just kind of walking around, seeing the old favorites, you know. Should they have played a bigger role? Yeah, I would have loved to have seen it. But them just having a boat, getting the kids off the island is good enough. I'm not complaining. It was just, yeah. We didn't really see them, you know? Like, we definitely saw more of May than we saw of Dave and Roxy and Brendan. But it's just one of those things. They should have played a bigger role. But, yeah. Does Kenji have his dad's money? Or is it just the money he already had going into this whole thing? He would have had a wealthy family. I'm sure he would have had some kind of trust fund or something. And he's using it to fund the research island where Ben and May are. It's not the main island, which is great. It's just a smaller one up to the side there with the biomes. So that's fun. It doesn't look like Brooklyn and Kenji are a thing, unless they are. But, like, Kenji was, I don't know if he was living with Darius and that family. But Brooklyn was off doing her own investigative thing. I don't know if she's doing it for YouTube, or she's got, like, maybe she's a journalist or some private detective or something, like private investigator, or I don't know what she's doing. But she's definitely investigating something. It's got something to do with Lockwood Manor. And Yaz and Sammy still together. I don't know how much time has passed. I'd say it's at least 2 years. It'd have to be, right? That was set in 2016. Fallen Kingdoms 2018. So it's been a couple of years. They're still together in Texas. Working the farm. Like, that's it. I didn't really see any noticeable improvements on animation as the series went on. Just moving on from the episode now, just talking about the series in general, because this is the finale. I think the animation was pretty consistent, stayed the same. It's not, I mean, Star Wars Rebels was kind of the same way, but I did see a little bit of improvement on characters and stuff as things went on. But that also had the benefit of, or at least some benefit of some of the crew who worked on the Clone Wars, and they were improving on that kind of animation style as well. Curious as to what Chaos Theory is going to look like animation wise. Hopefully there is some improvement on what it is. Not that it was bad. It was pretty good. Pretty good animation. And they had a lot to work with, I'm not gonna lie. Well, a lot of trees, plenty of water, all that kind of stuff. So, is there going to be a noticeable improvement on the animation style going in, or is it going to stay pretty consistent with what this is? So I'm curious about that. I think the voice actors did very, very good. Music was also good. I didn't really pay much attention to the music, to be honest. There wasn't a lot of it. I don't know how many times they repeated music as well. It's not something I really paid attention to. But I don't know. The series as a whole, like I loved it. It got better with every season. But like, where do I rank this season as opposed to the others? I mean, I think season 1's probably my favorite so far. So far, I mean, it just is. I'm really thinking about it. I'm curious. I can't remember. It was a while ago at this point, probably around season 1 when I was talking about it. But people were like, "Oh, the worst season is coming up." I can't remember whether that was like season 4 or season 2 or something. But someone said something. I just can't remember it. But they were like, "Oh, it's the weakest season." But like, in my opinion, they just kind of got better as they went along. There's just, for me at least, I don't know about anybody else, it just got somewhat repetitive. And it was just the same thing over and over again. Choosing to save the lives of the dinosaurs instead of getting off the frickin' island. Self-preservation kind of out the window. But I mean, hey, what can you do? It wouldn't be a 5-season show without it, so. Nobody's perfect. I mean, Darius had the thing with Kenji where like Kenji was apologizing for not being there and choosing the wrong thing, and it was just like, dude, Darius had made an opportunity to get his friends off of this island and chose to stay. Choose the dinosaurs instead of saving the life of his friends. So I wouldn't be, like, for me personally, I would not be friends with Darius after this. I'd just be like, dude, we followed your lead. I was kind of outvoted in getting us the hell off of this island. No noticeable PTSD at the end there. You know what I mean? They went through hell. They were having nightmares at some point, but then that kind of went by the wayside, and Ben's back on the freaking island looking after the dinosaurs. You know, so what were the therapy bills like? You know what I mean? But none of that. Yeah, it was just the one thing, and I said it multiple times as well. It's just I was exhausted by just choosing dinosaurs over getting out of there, having the same kind of conversations over and over again about it. Right up until the very end, where it was like, oh, we stay on the island, help the dinosaurs, or we get the hell out of here. And they finally chose get the hell out of here, and the plan worked. So, you know, I don't know, man. So some of the things, like, it's not the perfect show. I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. It's just some things were repetitive. Again, I have to keep in my mind that it is a kid's show. So, it is what it is. But it was a spectacular ride. I've already started rewatching it from season 1. Especially knowing where the stories go. I can look for other things. and just kind of enjoy the ride instead of trying to pick it apart and do what I do for reactions. But yeah, it was fun going back to like season 1 and seeing how young and naive they were as opposed to like this season. Yeah, man, the animation's fantastic, music great, voice actors great. I am aware that Jenna Ortega is not voicing Brooklyn in Chaos Theory. Probably looking to move on, or scheduling wise or something, because she's probably had other projects happening around this time. Like when did this first air again? Probably 2016, right? She probably had other projects in mind going in. No, 2020. Okay, yeah. I mean, I could probably go into Jenna Ortega's bloody IMDb and look at what she had going on around that time. Well, especially afterwards. Probably other things, so that's fine. It's a bit of a letdown, but what can you do? So there is another voice. I have to keep that in mind when I jump to Chaos Theory, that it's not going to be the same voice. Otherwise, I mean, I can't even guess what Chaos Theory is actually about. I mean, something to do with the Lockwoods, something to do with dinosaurs being out in the world. But I don't know, man. I really don't know. But yeah, let me know what you'll think about this series, man. Where would you rank it out of 10? It's probably a good question. What was your favorite season? What was your favorite who was your favorite character? What was the highest point for you? What was peak Camp Cretaceous? What was like the lowest point? I would love to hear everybody's thoughts and theories, just thoughts on excuse me, just everybody's thoughts on the series as a whole. I know there are some pretty good fans out there of the show. So let me know what you'll think about this series. Join me next time for Chaos Theory. Actually, before Chaos Theory, I did get a comment. I have to look at it now. A comment for something I should watch before that. And I had to look it up because I'd never heard of it, and I think it's like a short film. Battle at Big Rock, I think. Is that what that's called? Yeah, it's a short film on YouTube. It doesn't look like it's a long one. And it's set after Fallen Kingdom, so right around the time that the ending to this was set. It's released 2019. So even before Camp Cretaceous. And this is... it's about 10 minutes long. Maybe even less than. Hold on. I see the credits. 8 minutes, 30 something seconds. So a very, very short film. I'll have to keep that in mind and watch that. Make a video from that, actually. Okay, I'm going to write that one down. Battle of Big Rock. So I'm going to be watching that before I jump into Chaos Theory when I get the chance to. But yeah, so join me at Battle for Big Rock and then we'll jump into Chaos Theory. But in the meantime, as usual, if you all enjoy this reaction and want to see more, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, join me next time. And I'll see you there. Bye, guys.